Okay. Lagging ke?
Okay.
Sebab Discord dia bagi 30 FPS je stream. Tu yang bodoh. Ya, aku dah nak buat phone je.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Tengok setting aku tu. Aku buat semua ultra bye. Bukan high ultra aku buat semua. Ya. Sekejap.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why do you want to know?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait,
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Shit.
Your potion should not be that.
Itu saya satu.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this...
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Buat apa sih?
Have patience and be thorough.
Brew potions from unlock recipes at the potion station. Hah? Brew potions from mahal unlock recipes at the potion station. Buat apa tak sempat baca? Buat apa? Tahu. Weh, buat apa weh? Tak sempat baca. Takut aku.
Ngantuk lah.
Okay.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Professor Sharp must have...
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Star! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigglemeld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next... Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients that pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron. That'll be all.
Dah siap. So next.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Ugh, my roast
Ni lah untuk lawan dia.
Akia,
Dia tak boleh.
Levioso.
Fuck. Mana kucing? Ya, kita cari kucing. Ni bilang ke orang. Sorry, tak sengaja. Oh, tak boleh. Ya, cari kucing.
Akia.
My interest in herbology. Macam mana pergi situ bro? Cakap pintu orang buka pun.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are precise. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puff...
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept danger. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine...
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you...
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Buka.
This cannot possibly be.
Cik bapak dramatis ya. Ah? What the fuck? Jerit tadi. Power kan. Bunuh orang. Tak ada. Yang kat kucing ke tu? Bukan. Sakit mental.
Accio!
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Kita boleh masuk.
Revelio.
Jadi jaga masuk. Oi, siap masuk.
Accio! Levioso!
Cibai. Memang aku tahu pun siap masuk. Bukan. Babun. Oh. Okey. Red tak ni Red.
Incendio!
Baru boleh masuk. Bodoh tu. Bodoh kat aku ni tak lupa spell tu. Aku nak buat apa tu?
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness.
Sakit.
Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio!
What was it? Sakit. Waduh. Wih, banyak gila.
Incendio!
Tak tahu apa ni ya.
Lumos!
Aku dah agak sikit tu.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
My family's out.
Let's go nak mandi.
Aku malas juga. Memang tak function pun aku kau. Buat dia semua Ultra.
Have you found anything to, prove?
Hello, Duncan. I have the...
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you... I appreciate you getting it.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone. This'll show everyone how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me. Huh?
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my...
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mine. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a...
That's what I tried to tell him. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit. It's their... Imelda is one of the worst losers. Ever written a story or it. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the...
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio!
Diyan ako na-ampi.
Levioso!
Gila mo eh.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio!
Did Scribbler say we could borrow the book overnight?
Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Accio.
What are you up to now?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
Oh, boy. Aduh, sabar ya. Plus tambah 3 plus okay. Macam aku nak buat 15 tambah 23 tambah 3 41 ke plus 23 tolak 15 tolak 3 23 tolak 23 tolak 15 tolak 3 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana benda tu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 benda sial 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tambah 4. Tak faham siap ni. Bodoh tu.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Tempat apa tu ni? Aku tak pernah datang tempat. Ni apa?
Incendio.
Satu tambah 13. Tak faham aku. Tak ada lompat ke? Okay, I'm back.
Jangan pencap. Jom.
Renung keluar jendela. Sini.
Adik, Waris dah glory tutup.
Ah, a rhinoceros.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. How?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well,
Of course, they are yours after all.
oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would...
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed. Which, very well, off I go.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Tapi pusat.
Don't do one.
Oh, aman. Piper. Oh. Okay. Pro.
Revelio.
Apa kat bawah tu gila. Macam mana aku nak ambil?
Accio.
Ni bunga.
Oh.
Alah, babi. Apa ni?
Oh.
Apa dong GS ni? Apa? Apa dong GS? Yang sebut. Sebut? Kau boleh lock bunuh. Ya. Ya. Okay. Mày được mình. Muốn đi mình kêu gì?
Có thể gerak.
Revelio.
Faham kalau genggai tu. Bagi aku damage dengan gol lagi sakit daripada damage main hyper.
Rock. Sial. 3.
Accio. Incendio.
Ambil bahu.
Incendio.
Baik.
Dan
Revelio.
ambil dia tu kan. Boleh push.
Dia dapat pergi bawa kat apa ni?
Kan balas macam tu. Stun the next shot. Since we shot him dead.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Betul kan. Relax dulu damage. Relax dulu.
Dua berenang kan?
Macam mana? Macam tak damage lagi. Aduh, relax tu. Dia tak ada ulti baru. Relax gila. Tolong. Bunuh. Bunuh. Tu. Oh, lock. Bangang. Loot. Bunuh dulu.
I should investigate.
Sial. Allah. Dapat. Ni tu.
What?
Bangsat.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Nobody will miss one incident. Let me hanging in the air, not going.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Perhaps a night flag, we could hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Lumos. Knew you were still hanging up. Now the best you can do, let yourself.
Amateur!
Stand and let yourself.
That's proper.
Aha! Back some more.
I haven't even had my turn yet.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. You're going to regret that. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and...
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his port. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trial. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, I'll let you in on. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre.
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to... My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Clears the mind, I say. Work hard and
Revelio.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello. I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can...
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking travelling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, which means he's free to do what he wants down in...
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Ah, the secret is... I never thought Ramrock's loyal.
This looks intriguing. What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent. Outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms, Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. All in the wrist. Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand! You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. All in the wrist. Not bad. Not bad. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
I've seen worse.
Protego.
We should have bet.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Come on, Leander. Oh.
Accio.
I'll let you have that one. Accio. Nothing to it. Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Well done. You beat me.
Protego.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Leander, there's no easy way to say this. Well, actually, there is. You're not cut out for it.
Well, you could have found a harder way to say it. But perhaps you're right. I'll let the others know you're good enough for them.
Incendio. Lumos.
I couldn't agree more.
Have you finished your herbology essay?
Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogwarts. Protego!
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult... I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective.
I suppose I could. Why should I spend my time on a glorified errand?
It is much more than a glorified errand, to be sure. I dare say you'll find my proposal intriguing. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh, yes. It's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power...
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogwarts. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may... Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power, simply because of... Astonishing how misunderstood...
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Levioso!
This place has seen better days. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Rebellion. Now you're just getting on my nerves.
What's that meant? No one hides from me! I'll spot them. Where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Gotcha! Confringo! Oh, it's a bit like being on fire. Incendio! I plan to make... Do you feel a burning sensation? Accio! Protego! Bringo! Levioso! What is happening? Yes. Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.